I'm going to let you guys know this right from the get-go. Brace yourself, because after watching these videos, I feel a rant coming. I feel a rant, and I'm finna go in on you dudes, bro, for being soft. I swear to God. Harrison Butker is facing backlash for basically having free speech and promoting his beliefs and basically promoting the nuclear family and traditional family lifestyle. And he's facing backlash from all sides. So let's get into this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video, because this is about to get wild to me. Let's get this stuff off my screen. Here we go.
Kansas City Chiefs getting a lot of attention this morning, and this time it's not Travis Kelce. It's kicker Harrison Butker. Okay, this is for his graduation speech at Benedictine College, where he basically told the women graduates there, "Congratulations on your degree. Now go be a wife, support your man, and have babies."
Because I think,
what the hell is wrong with that? I'm gonna be pausing this. I'm gonna just let y'all know this before. So don't be getting mad, me pausing, because I need to pause in between. So let's go back.
He told the women graduates there, "Congratulations on your degree. Now go be a wife, support your man, and have babies."
because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation.
What's wrong with that, bruh? What's wrong with that? He said what I've been saying and what other dudes been saying for years. Yeah, some of you women are going to go become six-figure earners and be tech engineers and be business owners. But most women don't want to have that work ethic. They don't want to be struggling, climbing the corporate ladder. At the end of the day, most women want a family. They want a marriage. They want children. And they want the man to be the breadwinner of the situation. What did he say so wrong? This is hate speech. This is what's causing outrage. Our society is so weak. It's hilarious.
Okay. So, as you can imagine, those comments generating a lot of backlash, but he wasn't done there. Butker also took aim at the LGBTQ plus community, calling their pride a deadly sin. He also had a message for men, telling them to lean into their masculinity and stop letting society emasculate them. The Kansas City Chiefs have had no comment on their kicker's remarks.
So he's speaking to an audience, which I don't know how they took it, but from what I read and heard, he got a standing ovation, did he not?
Oh,
so
he did.
Your audience, you could say, right?
I guess.
So
well,
he was well received. It depends. I mean, some people, that's what they want, and that's fine.
So some people
look at how intentionally they put this in front of you guys. 3 women. That's on purpose. Every news station has at least one man on the screen. They deliberately put you 3 women on here to create a biased point of view.
Think he's an idiot and some people think he's not. Okay, good.
I mean, that's how it works, isn't it?
And he has to know, though, that his comments are going to be put out there, obviously, for everyone to hear and see. And so, a lot of people, though, would disagree with those comments.
Well, could you imagine if we heard that as 3 sitting here, women with a career of...
We're not his audience.
I mean, I could just only imagine if I was sitting there in that graduate class, I'd be going, what the heck are you saying? Yeah, whatever, dude.
I mean, some people might want, that traditional. I don't know if that's traditional anymore, but you know, maybe they don't.
But it's
maybe
stuff like that that keeps women down. I mean, you just congratulated me on the 24 years that I have been here at Fox. And imagine if he was one of our bosses going, Maria, go, be a wife, be a woman.
Just support your man.
Just support me, your man. I mean, really?
She's a full-blown feminist. These two right here, full-blown feminists. They drank the Kool-Aid. These are 40, 50-year-old women right here. Been getting indoctrinated for the past 40 to 50 years. This is a younger woman, more attractive, can get what she wants, more balanced point of view, probably still a feminist at heart, but at least she's trying to be objective. Now, granted, are they going to play the other part of his speech? Because that other part of his speech was insane about the masculinity. So before we get into that, let's see this. And this is just, guys, I'm going to let you know this right now because other men don't stand up for you. And this is why men can't hold the line and change anything, because men don't stand up for other men. You throw other men under the bus. So guess what? Once you mess up in society, once society screws you, you're fucked. You're on your own. Just remember that, because other men are not going to stand with you to hold the line in order to make a change. Check out Jason Kelce, who is a Republican. Anyway.
To Harrison Butker's commencement speech, which has caused a lot of controversy. The NFL world is embroiled in a huge scandal after Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker delivered a graduation speech laden with remarks against the LGBTQ+ community and women. In a speech at Benedictine College, a Catholic institution, Butker condemned what he called dangerous gender ideologies and urged women to abandon career aspirations in favor of traditional roles as wives and mothers. He further dissed Pride Month, a celebration of LGBTQ rights and identity, equating it with a deadly sin. The speech ignited a swift and powerful backlash, with critics condemning Butker for promoting hate speech and intolerance. LGBTQ people, women, and allies have since voiced their outrage and disappointment at his comments. This has raised a huge ethical question with many. People who are on his side are saying he's absolutely entitled to his own opinion, and people not on his side are saying he should be condemned and possibly even lose his job for promoting hatred. And now,
why should he lose his job for having his own opinion? Like, where does it say anything about LGBTQ in the Bible? Even if you're atheist or whatnot, he's sticking to his beliefs in that Bible. This is insane to me. Like, bro, it's over. And I'm going to keep saying it. Guys, once you mess up in society like this, because men don't stick together or speak up for you and defend you, you're on your own.
Now, Jason Kelce is one person who is not here for Harrison's remarks. Jason went in and commented on Instagram underneath the viral video of Harrison's speech. In Jason's comment, he said, "Yeah, this is not the type of values I want people and my children seeing on TV. Spread love, hate, and judgment is never the answer." This has shocked many people, as a lot of people have labeled Jason as a Republican and have said they thought he'd agree with what Harrison said, but it seems...
Exactly. Yo, it's like he gearing up for a presidential campaign or something. Like, what the hell is going on? The corporate people are in his back pocket to gas him up. What's going on? This isn't making any sense. Guys, if Jason Kelce is doing his BS and he's a Republican, it's over. It's over. The majority of the society has liberal points of view. And I'm going to make a video soon about how that point of view could eventually eviscerate and make the whole human race go extinct. But that's another video.
that Jason is more of a liberal person and isn't okay with what Harrison said. Jason is getting a lot of praise from fans online. One fan said, "Jason for president. This is exactly the kind of leadership we need. He's not afraid to stand up for what's right, even if it means going against his brother's teammate. It's refreshing to see a public figure use their platform to spread love and acceptance, especially in the face of such blatant bigotry. Thank you, Jason, for being a voice of reason in this mess." Another fan said, "I always thought Jason was one of us, a true conservative, but now he's throwing his teammate under the bus for expressing his religious beliefs. This is exactly why the country is so divided. People can't just agree to disagree anymore. It's a shame that Jason is choosing to alienate half of his fan base with this woke nonsense." And finally,
exactly. So let's go to this video. We're not going to do that. We're not going to. Now, I'm going to try to skip around this video to get you guys the speech part of it, because the masculinity part, we got to examine.
I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career?
I've already heard that.
So the NFL put out a statement. They said this, quote, "Harrison Butker gave his speech in his personal capacity. His views are not that of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger."
Which makes the NFL almost unwatchable, because the product that they're producing recently has been trash. Let's be real about it.
I realize I'm the only woman at this table. For the record, I don't think any of you are unnecessary.
So you don't think we set the tone for culture either?
Don't ask my wife that question.
A lot of dudes. But, you know, the thing that's so stunning to me about this is it just feels like such a huge step backwards in our culture. And I interviewed John Bolton one time, and he said something that really struck me.
Here we got this hippie guy, man. Guys, you're by yourself. You're by yourself, bro. Guys, if you fuck up, don't expect these men to hold the line, bro.
Mark, there is no arc to history. Progress is not guaranteed. And that's what strikes me. But, you know, I keep thinking we're so past this, and yet here we are again, like back in the 50s.
Here's one. There are people who hold those views in America, and no comment. Here's a line that also struck me along all of this: abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as growing support for degenerative cultural values. And there are people, one, linking IVF to euthanasia as on par. And two, there are people in that audience, I am certain, even at Benedictine University, who've had abortions, who have IVF or whatever.
Guys, guys, I'm looking for this other comments he made. But while I'm looking for it, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. But guys, today's minute is cooked, bro. Cooked. Let's see if this helps. Let's see if this helps. I had to go back to TikTok. Let's see if this is another. We're going to skip around to his commencement. Let's see. Just the woman part.
Sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles.
Okay, yeah, we already heard that. Okay.
deadly sins of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it, his words. Butker has spoken out against abortion rights in the past, doubled down on it during the speech. He also rallied against U.S. policies and said President Biden was delusional for supporting abortion rights as a Catholic. I'm sorry, I paused for a moment because I've heard that several times. I just couldn't get past it. For more now, let's bring in ABC News contributor and serious, and maybe.
Oh my God, are you not going to show
what we're
it,
seeing
bro?
is that happening with Harrison's speech, but the rhetoric of what.
All right, guys. So you guys going to have to go find it on your own. Apparently, let's see if he.
I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most that the majority of you are most excited when she began living her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Yeah. This has people outraged, bruh. I don't get it. I don't get it, bruh. And guess what? This is what I'm looking for. See, the reason why it's hard for me to find the masculinity tips of the speech is because they only want you to focus on this women part because they want to increase this gender thing, inequality, war. The masculinity part, the LG, they don't really care about that. They care about the feminist ideology, which is destroying the nuclear family, by the way. But let's give it one more try because
the backlash against Kansas City Chiefs star Harrison Butker is growing after his 20-minute-long commencement speech left many offended. In the viral speech, he insinuated that a woman's greatest purpose is to become a wife, mother, and homemaker, despite the fact that his mom is a medical physicist at Emory University with a master's degree.
Y'all missed the whole point. Y'all missed the whole point.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife back in middle school.
Stay at home and not work. Going to a college class and telling them that really it was diabolical what was done to you. You've been bamboozled. You shouldn't have gotten this degree. Like, does the college not understand that if you're telling people they shouldn't enroll and they should just wife up, that they're going to lose money? And the reason we are seeing birth rates decline is because most people can't afford to fucking live, let alone live on one income. Because most people aren't married to professional football players.
For the late.
Guys, y'all seen the cognitive dissonance right in front of your face. Right in front of your face.
Become my wife and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
In case you were wondering how the crowd reacted to that statement, then he goes on to say that Isabel, his wife, has no regrets about giving up her dream of having a career.
Isabel's dream of having a career might not have come true, but if you ask her today if she has any regrets on her decision, she would laugh out loud.
Now, if his wife is truly happy with that decision, I absolutely support her. I think being a wife and mother are beautiful things. I think addressing women specifically and saying this is your purpose is really unfortunate, to put it mildly. You know, if she is happy and healthy, they have a great marriage, great family, then I'm all for it for them. I fear that may not be the case, but I pray that I'm wrong. Also, by the way, this is his company, MD Keller, for which he is a co-founder. And the college where he gave this commencement speech, it is listed as an organization that his company fully endorses. Now, there is something he said that I actually agree with. It has to do with men being absent from their homes, although I'm sure we have different thoughts on why that is. Here's that clip.
Absence of men in the home is what plays a large role in the violence we see all around the nation. Other countries do not have nearly the same absentee father rates as we find here in the U.S.
He also spends quite a bit of time arguing for traditional Latin masses. And I understand he's talking at a Catholic church. It seems a little odd to me. Why is he arguing so hard for this? Like at a college graduation? It just seems kind of out of place. I don't know, just like a little odd. Last clip about cost of living.
It is extremely important that you actually think about the places you are moving to. Who is the bishop? What kind of parishes are there? Do they offer the TLM and have priests who embrace their priestly vocation? Cost of living must not be the only arbiter of your choice.
That's pretty rich coming from a multimillionaire who doesn't have to worry about the cost of living.
Guys, bruh, I can't even listen to that stuff no more, bruh. They missed the point. He didn't say all women shouldn't work and be homemakers. He just said the facts. Majority of you don't want to work and put in the work to become a CEO, a business owner. And what he's basically saying is there's nothing wrong with being a wife, having a good family, traditional family. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. And when he's speaking everything that a religious person should be following, if they're really religious like that, this is the lifestyle they should be living. They shouldn't be forming up with the LGBT belief system. They shouldn't. They shouldn't believe in abortion. Because none of that stuff is in the Bible. So the fact that the left is taking a message that was never intended for them this far in order to try to cancel him and get his job taken away from him just lets you know how cognitive dissonant the whole society is, how delusional the whole society is. And I'm going to end it with a point I've been saying this whole video. When you guys stick your neck out there, don't expect another man to help you out because he won't. Men don't stick together in these times. You saw Jason Kelsey. You saw those CNN media people. You saw the delusional feminists. So this is what we're up against, guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know at this point. Hopefully he doesn't get canceled from his job. He very could possibly get canceled for his job. If he does, this might be his angle or his way of, becoming a leader in some way. Because the backside of this is he did do this on purpose. He knew what was going to happen. He knew the potential backlash, but he did it unapologetically. He said everything that was wrong with society. So that's my video, guys. You guys comment your thoughts below. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.